New Kings and Kingdoms. In this lesson, we shall learn about Indian history of medieval period and political development in North and South India. The early medieval period saw a number of small kingdoms struggling for supremacy, and the late medieval period witnessed the invasion of India by the Mughals and consolidation of the Mughal Empire in India. Political developments in North India. After Harshvardhana's death, North India was fragmented into numerous small regional kingdoms. Some of these significant kingdoms were Rajputs. According to the mythical narration, the Rajputs originated from the sacrificial fire performed by Vishishta. As per historical accounts, the most acceptable theory is that Rajputs are the descendants of foreign tribes like the Hunas, Saks, Kushans, and Gurjars, etc. Another school of thought opines that Rajputs are the descendants of the ancient Kshatriya dynasties. Some historians are of the view that the Rajputs were a mixed race. The Rajputs remained a formidable power in North India in the 8th and the 9th century. They are still shown for their valor, loyalty, honesty, and bravery. The Pratihars. In 725, the Pratihars rose to power in the area of Avanti or Rajasthan and Gujarat under Nagbhatta I. King Bhoja was the most powerful ruler of the Pratihars, and his kingdom extended from Kashmir in the north to river Narmada in the south. Coins of this time prove that he worshipped Vishnu. Pratihars built magnificent temples and buildings in Kannauj. Raja Bhoj wrote many books on varied subjects like medicine, astronomy, grammar, religion, architecture, etc. The court poet of King Mahendrapala I, the great Sanskrit poet Rajasekhar, wrote Kavya Mimamsa. A. The Chahamanas dynasty flourished from the 8th to the 12th century. It was one of the four main Rajput dynasties of that era, the other being Pratihars, Parmars, and Chalukyas. B. The Chahamanas dominated Delhi, Ajmer, and Ranthambore. C. In the 11th century, they founded the city Ajay-Meru, that is Ajmer, in the southern part of their kingdom, and in the 12th century captured Dihilika, the ancient name of Delhi. D. Prithviraj III, 1968 to 92, ruled from the twin capitals of Ajmer and Delhi, an elopement with Sanyogita, the daughter of Jayachandra. E. This is one of the subjects of Prithviraj Raso, an epic poem by Chand Bardoi. F. He conquered several neighboring kingdoms in North India. He campaigned against the Chandela, Rajputs of Bundelkhand. His kingdom included much of the present-day Indian states of Rajasthan and Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Punjab, and to this day he is considered a legendary hero and martyr. The first battle of Tarain was fought between Prithviraj defeated Muhammad Ghori. In the following year, Muhammad Ghori attacked the sleeping army of Prithviraj Chauhan and won the second battle of Tarain. The Pals. The Pala Empire was a dynasty in control of the Bihar and Bengal regions from the 8th to the 12th. The founder of the empire was Gopala. He was the first independent Buddhist king of Bengal and came to power in 750 in Gaur through democratic election. His successor was Dharampala. He made the Pals a dominant power of North India. The Pals were followers of Mahayana Buddhism. D. And supported the Buddhist universities of Nalanda and Vikramshila. Their religious zeal led to the establishment of Buddhism in Tibet. The Rashtrakuts. The Rashtrakuts ruled over Deccan during the 8th to 10th century, after the fall of the Chalukyas of Badami in the Deccan. B. It was Rashtrakutas who first forged north to the Gangetic plains and successfully contested their might against the Pals of Bengal and the Pratihars of Gujarat. Their period of region brought about great contributions from Jaina mathematicians and scholars, particularly in Kannada language. Architecture reached a pinnacle of Dravidian style. Examples are Ellora and Elephanta in Maharashtra and the Kashi Vishwanath temple in Karnataka. The Rashtrakutas came into prominence under Danti Durga around 753. The Rashtrakutas were believed to be descendants of Rathikas, while their original home was present-day Karnataka. They inherited the cultural tradition of Karnataka and spoke Kannada as their mother tongue. D. They patronized Kannada literature. Dhruva, who ruled from 779 to 794, was the first Rashtrakuta ruler to decisively intervene the tripartite struggle. He was succeeded by Govinda III. A. There was constant struggle between the three kingdoms of Palas, Pratihars, and the Rashtrakutas for the control of Kannauj for over a century, from 780 to 910, and this was known as the tripartite struggle. B. Due to its strategic location, whichever kingdom captured Kannauj could rule over the whole of the Gangetic Valley. C. A famous Pala ruler, Dharmapala, ruled Kannauj, but the Pratihara ruler Vatsiraja defeated him. Later, Vatsiraja was defeated by the Rashtrakuta king Dhruva. D. King Bhoja, the Pratihara ruler, later defeated Vatsiraja and regained Kannauj. They were again defeated by the Rashtrakutas. This constant strife between the three kingdoms for Kannauj weakened and exhausted them, and this was one of the reasons for their decline. The Ghaznids. Around 1000, the Turkish invaders began invading the rich country of India. Two rulers among the others deserve special mention, and they are Muhammad of Ghazni and Muhammad Ghori. The immediate cause of the Turkish invasion was the plundering of some ships which carried costly gifts from the king of Ceylon for the Khalifa near the port of Debil by the sea pirates. The Hindu ruler of the Sindh Raja Dahir was asked to compensate for this by the Muslim governor of Iraq. The refusal to comply with such an unjust order infuriated the governor, who sent two expeditions to defeat the Raja, but both the attempts failed. The infuriated governor then sent his son-in-law Muhammad bin Qasim in 711 with a large army to conquer and put to death. Sindh and Multan were conquered. Muhammad of Ghazni. The eldest son of Sabuktajan of Ghazni, Muhammad assumed the throne in 997. Muhammad of Ghazni attacked and captured various Indian states like Gandhara, Multan, and Punjab, Ujjain, Gwalior, Kannauj, Delhi, Ajmer, Kangra, Kashmir, Mathura, Kathiawar, and Uttar Pradesh were the captured state of India between 1001 2025. Muhammad never suffered defeat. He was an eager patron of literature and patronized scholars like Al-Biruni and Firdausi. He also built Ghazni city, which became the most beautiful city in the world. Muhammad Ghori 7 times invaded India and was the next important Muslim ruler who made his interference felt in Indian history. The battles of Tehran were seminally strengthened the position of Muhammad Ghori in India, which ultimately led to the establishment of the Delhi Sultanate. Summary 1. After the death of King Harsha, North India fragmented into smaller regional kingdoms. It was during this period when the Rajputs came to power. The region continued for about 4 centuries. 2. The Pratihars were rulers of Rajasthan and Gujarat. The most important leader was Nagbhatta I. 3. Prithviraj III was one of the greatest rulers of the Chahamana dynasty. He was a valiant soldier, able administrator, and a legendary hero. And that is all in this topic, student. In the next topic, we will learn about some case study on Cholas. Till then, keep learning.